welcome to the Canary the Cage podcast. I'm Ron Morgan, my co-host
Dave Havlicek.
We're here to entertain you, educate you, and hopefully make you laugh. What do we got? I guess the first thing I don't like viral videos. I don't. I think they suck.
But you hit the heart button and
I don't ever want to be in a viral video.
And you repost them all.
But this one particular one, at this point, I think we've all seen it. A CEO of a tech company was with his human resources, the head of human resources at a Coldplay concert. First of all, what the fuck were they doing at a Coldplay concert? I didn't know that still existed. Because you think Coldplay is...
they're a bunch of music, they're plagiarists. They, I can't name everyone they've stolen from because a lot of it is music I don't listen to.
That's his opinion. He could be wrong. Don't sue him, Coldplay.
Okay, what's the fucking
But I
Coldplay
did like
song?
your analogy, though. What are they going to do? Sue me for saying they're plagiarists because they plagiarize songs?
Yeah. No, I'm trying to look up... Oh, Viva La Vida. Do you know that song? The Coldplay song?
Yeah, I thought it was a Villa. Okay.
Viva La Vida.
Okay.
That's stolen from Joe Satriani. Go look up If I Could Fly by Joe Satriani, and then listen to Viva La Vida by Coldplay, and tell me that's not the same fucking song.
Is that going to be a Vanilla Ice?
It's much worse than that.
Really?
It's very obvious.
Really?
I mean, Vanilla Ice one was pretty fucking obvious too, but he only stole like a 3-second sample.
He's like, theirs went bump, 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 bump. Mine went bop, 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 bop. It's like, what?
No, they stole the whole fucking melody. Like,
okay.
No, actually, like, finding song plagiarisms is one of my like mini hobbies that I have, and I just like waste a lot of fucking time. Like, oh, that song stole from this song, and no one's ever heard of that.
So the first time I heard the Kid Rock song,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
The Werewolf
Summer Long, yeah.
So.
That's a stolen song too.
Well, but he obviously got permission. But when I first heard it, I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know it was Kid Rock. And I go, who the fuck is stealing this song?
Yeah.
I go, oh my god, this is horrible. I mean, it's like the song.
Yeah.
And then I realized that that's what it was.
Well, do you know that Werewolves of London is a stolen song too?
From who?
Leonard Skinner.
Which song?
Sweet Home Alabama. Go listen to him. Go listen to him on your free time. I don't fucking listen to these things, dude. I got like really obscure ones that like no one's ever mentioned before.
You can't steal the redneck anthem.
Well,
those bastards.
He did. Anyway, let's. Now the video doesn't come clear too well here, but I will link it because this is going to be our Monero challenge.
Basically, this is the CEO of a tech company with his director of human resources. They were at a Coldplay concert in a nice little cuddle.
Oh, look at these people. All right.
And the minute they got put on the big screen, he ducks down and she hides her face and kind of like gets off camera as quick as possible. But her friend, who knows what's going on, is just like, what the fuck? But I would say, dude, why you're busted. Embrace it. Don't hide and duck. Maybe throw a quick wave up, and hopefully he just goes away. He could still have his wife and children today if he handled that situation better. But so let's say for the Monero challenge is, we'll go ahead and say,
like what could he have done to have salvaged the situation? So like let's say you are fooling around and you're caught on the kiss cam. What would you do? How would you salvage that?
How do you play it off?
Yeah.
Because even the lead singer of Coldplay, which I have no clue what his name is. Anybody?
Don't care.
Bueller? Nobody. Okay. So the lead singer of Coldplay even's like, they must be cheating on their spouses. Yeah. Because, I mean, this dude, like, dove.
Yeah. When you got Coldplay going after you, like, you fucked up, man.
When Coldplay is smart enough to know you're cheating on it, you know you got a problem.
So yeah, there's our Monero challenge for this week. Like I said, I'll put the video in the link so that you guys can actually watch it in case you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. It's actually pretty funny, just because how they reacted. Because that's the thing. If you make a mistake in life, own the mistake. It goes so much smoother. And I mean, they could have, played. Well, there's a bunch of stuff they could have done. But that's the thing. If you get caught, don't try to hide from it, because you're hiding from it nowadays. Tells all these fucking idiots with cell phone cameras, oh, there's something going on here.
Streisand effect.
Yeah, Streisand effect.
You ever heard of that?
No.
How the fuck do you, dude? Where have you been living? Jesus Christ. Okay, so In like the early 2000s or something, like when the internet was just getting hot and rolling. I think it was 4chan had become a thing by then. Somebody found an aerial photo of Barbra Streisand's house on the beach.
I just saw that.
Okay, well,
yeah, I'm fine.
Someone found an aerial photo of her house. They posted it on the internet. She sued, and then it went viral because she sued.
Okay. So I just saw that picture.
Okay.
And I'm like, what the fuck does this mean? Why is this?
Streisand effect.
The house has colorful. Holy shit! I just found a new word I can't say. Colorful. I'm like, but why is this? They say Barbra Streisand's home.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I didn't know why. Now I know. See the stuff you learn in this podcast.
The cover up is worse than the crime. Is
right.
That's what. So shut the fuck up.
Own your shit. And you may not go viral.
Don't try to sue people that put photos of your house, which is perfectly legal in public, so deal with it.
Oh, Lordy. So you already heard about, speaking of like people like, well, I guess it doesn't really relate, but I'm going to do it anyway. I can't transition to it. Kash Patel's got some issues going on right now.
What kind of issues? Like, is he in the Epstein list?
I don't know. Maybe he is. We'll get to that.
Isn't he a little short for that? Wouldn't he be on the other side of the Epstein list? He's kind of short.
He'd be the one getting raped. Oh, God.
Only on the Canary in the Cage.
Humada.
Only on the Canary in the Cage do you get jokes like that.
That was my rough Cramden. So apparently... So there was a guy who posted something online yesterday that said they're using the Epstein stuff to try and deflect an issue with Kash Patel and a congressperson.
Okay.
But that's all they said. I could not find out what they were talking about, so I went down a rabbit hole looking for shit about Kash Patel. I found this, and I don't believe this is it, but this was interesting to me. So the FBI apparently bought a plane from what's the guy who owned the Patriots? Now Bill Belichick is the coach.
Don't ask me.
Ironically, though, we should actually bring up the Shane Gillis joke about Bill Belichick. He got a little bit of trouble for it, but it's fucking hysterical.
So we should get in trouble for it.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. It's a joke. If you want to fucking crucify me for a joke, fuck off. It's a joke, whether I say it or whether another comedian says it. But so the owner, Roger Goodell's the head of the NFL, whatever. So the guy who owned the Patriots sold the FBI his plane, and it's a big plane, whatever. Apparently,
big beautiful plane.
It's a big beautiful plane. Unless you're a Democrat, then it's a big ugly plane. But apparently, when he flies back here to Vegas, because he is from Vegas, so let's get that straight. He's not coming to Vegas to party like a tourist on the Strip. I'm sure he stays off the Strip. Most of us do. Fuck the Strip. Stay off the Strip. If you're in Vegas, hang out on Fremont Street or go into the town.
Robert Kraft?
Robert Kraft, that's the guy's name. We have a beautiful town here. We have all kinds of stuff. Matter of fact, 3 weeks, August 9th, 10th, it's about 3 weeks from now, I'm going on a ghost hunt.
Oh, God.
So there's all kinds of stuff to do. No, dude, this is like legit, man. We have professional equipment. We're going to be up by Area 51.
Oh, my God.
This ranch
thing is ghosts.
Is well, I have never confirmed that there's ghosts exist. I've got friends and family members who I trust who believe ghosts exist. I've seen shit in my own life not happening to me that it makes it possible. So we're going on a ghost hunt, but they also said there could be a portal on this ranch that connects the universe to the Earth. I don't know. It's going to be fun. I'll have plenty of pictures. I'll post them.
It's probably one of those places where like they have all these optical illusions that you fuck around with.
So we understand it's probably hokey, but it is up by Area 51. It's this ranch is related to the Skinwalker Ranch, I believe, in Utah. So we'll see. I'll post pictures and videos, and we'll see how it works out. But yeah, but here's the thing. My wife is like, I'm getting a little scared about going. She goes, I'm a little freaked out because we're going to be in the desert from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. And she's not worried about the ghosts or the aliens. She's worried about scorpions and snakes. Just saying. But this town, don't even ask me the name of this town. I can't say it. In the late 1800s, it was the murder capital of Nevada. Okay. It was a mining town, and it was a pretty fucking wild
like
mining
one
town.
murder?
No. Like, I'll take a picture. They actually have a boot hill or a graveyard with all the murderers on one side and the victims on the other side. So I'll take some pictures. It'll be fun. We'll see. But now getting back to Kash Patel, apparently he likes to load his plane with alcohol before he flies to Vegas. Who doesn't? I mean, you don't drink, so what the fuck's wrong with you? So he's apparently...
You never catch me on Epstein list. That's how you get there.
You don't have to be drunk to be on the Epstein list.
That's how they get you.
You have to be a pedophile who likes little kids.
They just get you drunk, they spike the drink, and then it's all fucking over.
Is that how they got Tom Hanks? Not Tom Hanks that we know from the movies.
I mean, some of them genuinely enjoy it, but for the other people...
So maybe next year the Monero challenge is Tom Hanks, now the Tom Hanks we know from the movies, does he get drunk and like to fuck kids? Or does he fuck kids because he likes to fuck kids? I don't know. It's confusing to me. I don't know. Fuck you, Tom Hanks. Bosom Buddies, my ass. So not the one from Bosom Buddies.
What did Kash Patel...
No, it's just so I did a deep dive on Kash Patel, and this came up where he likes to party, apparently.
Okay.
And he likes to party more than he likes to be an FBI agent. And he was given a speech, and it almost sounds like he's a little jealous of his billionaire friends. Although, isn't he like a billionaire, though?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know either. But yeah, so he likes to party. But there might be some breaking news coming out about Kash Patel pretty soon. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think so, because the Epstein list is sealed in the basement of Mossad in Israel. And it's never coming out.
No, it's not.
It's never coming out.
Elon Musk told you where the Epstein list is.
Okay.
It's on one of our bombers. You glue all the pages of the Epstein list to the bombers, that plane's completely invisible. All right, let's get into this shit. We got to talk about it.
What is it?
Epstein, the Epstein list.
What
we
about
talked about last week a little bit, but so more news has came out, and Trump has truthed his opinion.
It's a hoax. Democrat hoax. There never was a Jeffrey Epstein. He was just made up out of thin air by Obama.
I posted on X, you believe in Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, like what? What the fuck, dude?
So...
Fucking idiot.
So,
why is Trump... Okay, maybe you want to talk about a different tack, but why is Trump, like, blowing himself up like that? What the fuck are you doing, Trump?
So he compared it to the Hunter Biden laptop. So that
was real.
It was real, but the Democrats said it was fake.
Oh, it's okay. But they were wrong.
True.
So he's comparing himself to Democrats who were wrong.
No, I think what he's saying is it's been altered, and there's people on there that didn't really go to the Epstein line.
Oh, so him. He's talking about himself.
That's very possible.
Yeah.
But I don't. That's not my theory.
Okay.
So so on Monday, July 7th, is when all this shit started happening.
Okay.
He came out and he's like, Pam Bondi is something like, they want to know about Epstein, and Trump's like, Epstein? Who wants to know about him? He was a creep, he died, let's forget about him. Prior to that was not his opinion.
Right.
So, what happened between prior to July 7th and July 7th? The big, beautiful bill had to get through the Senate.
Okay.
So, was there some horse trading being done? Don't release the Epstein files and we'll vote for the big, beautiful bill. I got something else to back this up with, too.
Hold on. No. Because if that's the deal you were making, well, why would Trump just be so vocal about it? Right? Just shut up. Don't say anything.
Trump is... Okay, I support Trump. I want him to do well. I want him to do well. I wanted Biden to do well. But Biden couldn't find the fucking... He couldn't find his shoes.
The only way for them to do well would be to say, I quit and I have no successor.
And who would take over?
I disband the government. You're on your own. Stop being a little bitch. You don't need your mommy and daddy anymore. Again, live your life. Be free.
So you got Dave's World, which I actually think was a TV show.
No, we're saying...
And we have reality.
But we're saying what would they have to do to make things better? That's what they would have to do.
But we're gonna hang out in reality here for a little bit.
Okay, then nothing can get better.
Right.
Like that, you keep saying, like, we want things to be better, And then I say, well, this is how you do it. And then you say, but I live in reality. Okay, then stop wanting things to get better.
Okay.
You live in your reality where nothing will ever get better, and pay your taxes to the IRS.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's going to arrest you.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so Trump has tied his entire presidency to this big, beautiful bill.
Okay.
Right? I mean, it was talked
Sort of,
about. So
I mean, like,
it had to pass the Senate.
But even
the Senate, now keep in mind, the Senate does not like Trump.
Okay.
And they fight him on every step. So he got a group of Epstein Island visitors, who are senators, to vote for his big beautiful bill if he didn't release their names. Just saying. So there's that. But what else happened on July 7th?
I don't fucking know.
We found out that we're gonna supply Ukraine with missiles. Long-range missiles that can hit Moscow. So if I ask you what senator wanted Ukraine to be given missiles?
Mitch McConnell?
No, Lindsey Graham. Graham
They're
Cracker.
the same thing.
Right.
They're the same
So
person.
Lindsey Graham probably said, hey, I'll vote for the big beautiful bill if you give missiles to Ukraine. And Trump probably went, well, I can't give missiles to Ukraine because I'm against that. And Lindsey Graham went, well, I'm not going to vote for your big beautiful bill unless you give missiles to Ukraine. And then they go, oh, wait a second. What if we give missiles to Ukraine, but the UN pays for them? And we can tell the American people that the UN's going to pay for them. So the American people are not going to pay for them.
So fucking stupid.
Who funds the UN?
Well, we do, mostly.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, not Germany, not France, not
They
Italy?
spend like 2% of the UN's total, whatever, or less, or to 10% something.
So we're giving missiles to Ukraine and we're paying for it?
Of course.
Well, that doesn't seem right. So
This is what you get when you have your big, beautiful piece of shit bill that expands the debt by 5. It's a Democrat fucking bill.
No.
Yes, it is. Like Joe Biden could have had the same fucking bill on his desk, and he would have said, "This is a great bill. I love this bill. Yay, America! You know the thing."
I do believe the growth of the country will null and void all that bullshit. I do.
No, it won't.
Okay.
There won't be any growth.
Okay, hold on. When was the last time America had a surplus?
Well, it depends on how you define surplus, but possibly 92 or something.
Last month, maybe?
Well, you said surplus.
Yeah, surplus.
Last month was not a end of year date.
No, in the month we had a surplus.
You didn't say that.
Oh.
You didn't say when's the last monthly surplus. I don't fucking know.
Last year. Last month.
Okay, so what?
Okay.
They always have a fucking surplus right after tax day.
No.
Yes, they do. Every fucking April, March, April, May, they have a surplus.
What month do you think we're in?
We're in June.
We're in
July.
June?
We're in July.
Oh, welcome. Hi, how you doing? We're in July. Welcome to America.
They always have a surplus after tax day.
No.
Yes, they do.
No, they
look it up.
Look it up. They have not.
I don't need to because I know this.
The only other time they had a surplus was a month when Trump was in office before, and prior to that was like the 1940s.
No, it's not.
Prove me wrong.
If you're talking on a monthly basis, every single time tax day passes, they have a surplus.
What's inflation at right now?
I don't fucking know.
0 point something %?
But it says
that's
who?
what it's at.
Says who?
They.
Who's they?
Well, they.
They who?
You don't know who they is?
No. You're the one making the claim.
They are the ones who say that we have...
I mean, like...
Okay, inflation is way down. They say it's...
Wait, is it still above 0?
0 point something.
But is it above 0?
Yes.
So then things are getting more expensive.
Well, with Biden, it was in like, what, 10, 12 was the right there?
Yeah.
And now we're down to 0 point something?
Okay.
That's a win.
That's probably because the Fed raised interest rates that Trump is now complaining about.
Well, first of all, they haven't raised interest rates.
No, they did. In the past.
Like, when?
When inflation was at 10%.
Right. So
right?
way back
so
then.
Inflation is 10%, and they say, oh, fuck, we got to raise interest rates. They raise the interest rates, the inflation starts coming down.
So you're not giving any credit to the tariffs?
No! That can't...
Because everybody else is.
Tariffs cannot make inflation go down.
Yes, it can by bringing money in.
Oh my god, that does not make
God.
inflation go down. That could make the surplus happen, potentially. It doesn't make inflation go down.
Okay, so we bring more money in.
Who says we're bringing more money in? Tariffs don't mean we bring more money in.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Okay,
People might stop buying the product and you don't get any money at all.
Okay, so the tariffs are working. Whether you're pro-Trump or
Define
anti-Trump,
working.
they're bringing money into this country, and the prices on the shelves are not
You're
going
not
up.
bringing money into this country.
Yes, they are.
We pay the tariffs.
No, okay, exactly. How?
When I pay at the grocery store.
Okay, just so you know, what product has gone up on the grocery store shelves?
I have no idea. I don't fucking look at the individual products.
None.
Okay, so then which grocery stores have tariffs? Or which products have tariffs?
All products coming in from one of the countries has a certain percentage of tariffs, and it has not affected.
So if an avocado costs $1, and then they apply a 50% tariff on the avocado,
the manufacturer right now is paying.
Do you think the guy importing the avocado is just going to lose 50 cents?
As of right now, yes, that's what's happening.
No, they're not going to just lose.
As of right now, that is.
If you ran a business importing avocados, are you just going to lose 50 cents on every sale?
So,
are you just going to lose 50 cents?
Use that little box.
Yes or no? Use your brain. Stop talking about boxes. Use your brain.
I'm using reality. As of right now.
Are you going to take a 50-cent loss on every avocado?
As of right now.
Why can't you answer me?
I'm trying to.
No, you're not. I'm asking what you would do as a runner of a business.
I'm not an avocado salesman.
If you were.
Okay, as of right now,
dude, why are you avoiding? Why are you avoiding my question?
As of right now, it's not happening.
Why are you avoiding my question?
That is the answer to your question.
If you ran a business importing avocados, are you going to take a loss on every sale?
Apparently, if I
are you gonna do that?
I don't run a business if it's not avocado.
Pretend that you do. Okay. Use your big mammal brain and pretend that you live in a different situation.
What I'm telling you is, in your analogy, the price of avocados have not went up, and someone's paying the fucking tariff.
Who?
Well, okay, so you have an avocado on the shelf, and the price has not went up, so you've got the retailer. Well, so the retailer might absorb some of it. The delivery guy might absorb some of it. The
why would they just take a loss? Why would they just take a loss? Why would they do that? Why would they lose money, Ron? Why would they choose to lose money?
I don't know, but they are.
They're not.
Give me one.
You just don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Ron.
Dude, this is.
Do you know what an inventory is, Ron?
Yeah.
What's an inventory?
Stuff you have on the stuff you have in the.
Okay, how far in advance do you buy your inventory?
So it's funny you bring that up because the tariffs have been put in place.
Can you just answer my fucking question and stop trying to have a discussion? Dude. Answer my question. How far in advance?
You have a canned answer.
How?
You have like one answer.
I'm asking you for a time frame, Ron. So the only answer you can give me is a time frame. How far in advance do you think people buy their inventory?
How long do you think an avocado lasts?
Just give me an answer, Ron.
Okay, 6 months.
Okay, so were the tariffs in effect 6 months ago?
No.
So they could have bought them at the old price 6 months ago. So then they're still making a profit.
I just kind of like set you up there.
Okay.
How long does avocado last?
If it's in a freezer, it can last a long ass fucking time. Want to bet?
They're saying that the tariffs should be up. The price increase in the shelf should be in place by now because of the tariffs, and it's not.
Who's saying this?
Economists. The price on the shelf.
The people that have been lying to you your whole life, suddenly they're telling you the truth.
Even the CEO of Home Depot is just like, holy fuck, this is actually working. He's anti-Trump.
God,
he is one of the CEOs.
You're so clueless.
I'm clueless.
Yes.
Why did I bring the CEO of Home Depot for?
Who cares?
No, it's actually a very obvious question. If you know anything about what's going on in the world right now, what did I bring up the CEO of Home Depot for?
Who cares?
Why did I bring up? No.
Who cares?
I'm gonna be Dave now. Just fucking answer me, Dave.
The answer is who cares?
Why is the CEO of Home Depot important?
Who cares?
No, why, dumbass?
Who cares?
You're retarded.
Nobody cares.
It's my Dave impersonation.
Nobody cares.
The CEO of Home Depot is one of the CEOs that signed a letter back when Trump's first debate saying that he's not good at what he does. He needs to be removed from office. Okay, now he's like, holy shit, this shit's actually fucking working.
Define working.
The prices are not going up on the shelf.
Working.
Give me one product that the price went up in the shelf.
How can I possibly answer that right now sitting in your fucking room?
You have a laptop.
The laptop does not tell me the price 6 months ago and the price now. If you go into the store and write prices down, that's how you get that information. So, if you told me 6 months ago, hey Dave, go to Home Depot, write the prices down, I would have done that, and then we could look at the fucking prices.
So is this a fair assessment? The media loves Trump.
No.
Oh, wait, they don't?
No.
The media doesn't love Trump?
No.
What? The media doesn't love
So
Trump?
what? So what?
What the fuck?
So
oh,
what?
wait. So they would point out every fucking flaw in his administration.
Not necessarily.
So they love Trump.
No.
So they're pro-Trump.
No, that's not. Dude, you're making two different statements here.
Nobody has given a product on the shelf that has went up due to the tariffs. Nobody. Find one fucking product that has went up because of the
Okay,
tariffs.
we just talked about inventories, Ron. How
Okay.
long does a tool at Home
Okay.
Depot last?
A screwdriver can be shelf stable.
Oh, so then we shouldn't expect the tariff
You
prices to go
started with
down.
avocados.
Okay, but you brought up Home Depot.
Okay, I brought Home Depot because of the CEO.
Okay, but Home Depot has long-lasting equipment.
Okay, so how many screwdrivers were made prior to the tariffs?
Billions.
Number. Billions.
Billions.
What? What's the manufacturer of a Home Depot screwdriver?
What?
Who makes screwdrivers?
There's a bunch of them.
In Home Depot?
Yes, they sell like Huskies and Milwaukees and all. They sell all that shit.
So you think they made billions of screwdrivers?
Dude, yes, there's been billions of screwdrivers made. Give me a specific time. Like, you just said before 6 months ago. Yes, they've made billions of screwdrivers before 6 months ago.
I highly doubt.
The screwdriver was invented like 300 years ago. Of course they've made billions since then.
Dude, during COVID, we ran out of toilet paper like within a week.
No, we did not run out of toilet paper. They fucking didn't put it on the shelves.
Oh, so you're conspiracy theorists on that, which I agree with, by the way.
And also, like, people would come in early and just buy it all immediately.
No. Okay, I don't want to dwell into the toilet paper thing, but by the time toilet paper was a concern, every store had limits on what to buy. Before we even knew there was a toilet paper shortage, all the stores put limits on.
Well, yeah, because they were obviously seeing it.
It was fake. No, it was fake. It was fake.
Yeah.
Dude,
stores don't do that because they'll lose
toilet
money.
paper, the government was backing their money.
The stores were noticing people come in at 5 in the morning and buy all the toilet paper, and they said, "Yeah, we better do something about this."
Bullshit.
Dude.
You always said yourself, and now you're changing your story. But let's go back to food.
It's a mix.
Food is not shelf stable for 6 months.
Yes, not shelf stable, freezer stable.
Okay, so all the avocados have been frozen.
Yes, of course. Okay, when you buy a thing of avocados,
so the tomatoes
listen to me,
and
Ron.
tenders have been
When
frozen.
you buy a fucking bag of avocados, on that bag will be picked on date. And if you read that date, it's 6 months ago. What do you think of
It just
avocados?
happened to me 6 months ago.
Well, it's an example. What do
You could have said like a year ago.
Okay, well, I don't know
You could have said
specifically,
5 years
but
ago.
it's not that long. They don't last for 5 years.
Well, in the freezer, why wouldn't they?
Because even a freezer can't last forever.
Why not?
Because it damages.
frozen.
No, the
It's
ice
in a frozen
crystals
state.
damage the structure
Walt
of the avocado.
Disney's brain is in a frozen.
Yeah, it's not gonna
state,
work. It's not gonna work.
And we're gonna thaw it out
not
soon,
gonna work.
and we're gonna have all new cartoons.
You could maybe do that with specialized freezers, but then those are more expensive.
Oh, dude, how you want them? Okay, all I'm saying is the economists are actually starting to come around and saying the tariffs are actually working.
Again, like,
everybody except you.
You keep saying
But you
working,
can't
Ron,
give me
but you
exam-
can't tell me what working means.
The price is not going up on the shelf.
That does not mean a tariff has worked.
Why
that means
not?
it hasn't done something. It doesn't mean it's worked.
Okay.
What's the purpose of a tariff?
So let's picture the gas prices.
No, what's the purpose of a tariff?
To give us more money.
Why the fuck would you use that for a tariff? Like, that's not what Trump thought the tariffs were for.
Yeah, it is.
Trump thinks the tariffs are to bring manufacturing back home.
External revenue service. Well, no. He said we're going to manufacture shit here, or they're going to have to go through the External Revenue Service.
Right,
which
so
is
he
the
thinks the
tariffs.
purpose of a tariff is to bring
Okay,
manufacturing
so-
back.
so
but it's
hold
not
on,
doing
hold
that.
on, hold on.
That hasn't worked.
Hold on. So we're driving down the road and we go get gas. $3.99 a gallon. We drive on down the road. We drive around for a couple days. Oh shit! There's something going on in the Middle East. Israel bombed somebody else. Israel bombed an oil field. Oh shit! I need gas. $4.99 for gas.
Okay.
It goes up the same fucking day.
Okay.
Yet they bought the gas weeks ago.
Okay.
But yet they raised the price of the gas immediately.
Okay.
So the avocado mob hasn't figured this out?
So, like,
The grocery stores haven't figured this out?
shit is a little bit more complicated than that.
Oh, jeez,
So,
of
like,
course.
you can't. So, gas stations, depending on where you are, can raise prices and get away with it, right? So, if you're in the middle of nowhere.
No. I'm talking about in a city, in an urban
Well, but
environment.
those go up slower.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They do not.
Yes, they do, because
There
they have
is
competition.
There is an instant yeah, because it's collusion. Dude, it goes
Then
up
where's the
instantly.
avocado collusion, Ron?
Because
Where's the avocado collusion?
There is none.
Why?
Because they can't do it.
Of course they can. Anybody can do it. You just get together and say, hey, we're going to raise the price of avocados. Trump put a
Everyone's
tariff
gonna
out.
go, ugh, I like guac. But,
Right, exactly.
ugh,
That's why they can't do that with avocados.
but the price is just too much for guac today.
That's why they can't do that with avocados, because avocados are a
Because
luxury.
the tariffs are working.
No, because avocados are a luxury and gas is a necessity.
Yes. So that means the tariffs are working.
No, it doesn't mean that they're working.
Yes, it does.
It means that it takes longer for the price rise to show up. Stupid.
Every economist, even the ones that hate Trump
Dude,
right
I don't
now,
care what fucking
are-
mainstream economists say. They're all dumb. They're all dumb as
Oh,
fucking
and
bricks.
you got it all figured out.
I don't got everything
Dave
figured
got it.
out,
He's
but
like-
I know that these people don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Okay.
Every single one of these people said in 2007 the economy's fine, housing is fine, we keep
Yeah.
buying housing.
Not everyone.
Right, the ones that didn't say that agree with me.
We'll see.
Ugh.
I guess we can have this argument in, what, 2 more months? 3 more months?
Okay, go to the store and write down the fucking price of things, because I don't want to deal with this. Oh, go look it up, because they're lying. On this box, they're all
Oh, my
fucking
God.
lying with what the prices were. You gotta fucking
The
take a picture of
media
yourself.
will not say anything to make Trump look good.
No, it says, okay, so...
Even CNN is struggling. Because here's the fucked up thing, and this pisses me off, be honest with you. The Republicans are still, Trump's numbers are still going up in support of Trump, even after the bombing of Iran and the Epstein debacle.
Yeah.
His numbers are still, his percentage points still going up.
I don't know how.
Per CNN. I don't know it either. I don't agree with it. It shouldn't be. We need to punish him so he realizes he's wrong and he can self-correct. But it's not fucking happening.
So I agree with you that they would hammer the economy if that were doing something. Okay, I agree with you on that.
They got nothing on him
But
right now.
there are things that they will not criticize Trump
We
for.
had a surplus.
There are things that they will not criticize Trump for. I want to make that clear.
So
Because you seem to think
I just want to be clear.
you think they'll jump on anything, but they won't.
In June, this country had a surplus.
Like we do every middle of the year.
That is not true. The
They
last
usually move
surplus was
tax year.
2016. The last monthly surplus was 2016.
No, it's not.
How many?
I guarantee you, they're smooth. They're doing what's called seasonal adjustments to that shit to negate the tax day income. If you look at the raw numbers, every tax day there's a surplus.
Okay, so this April and May.
Well, no, they moved it back.
The fuck? I'm supposed to pay my taxes on April 5th. I don't pay them on April 15th.
I don't know. They might have moved it back again, but they extended it to June, I think.
They're giving credit to the tariffs. Even the people that hate Trump.
Well, they're fucking retarded.
Oh, even the people that really want
You
Trump.
even agree they're retarded.
We had a surplus, and that's never happened in the last, 9 years. And the only reason it happened 9 years ago is because Trump was in office back then.
No.
And prior to that, it
I
was
guarantee you, find the chart you're looking at and look for the star that says seasonally adjusted numbers. No, you're the one making the claim, so you got to show the fucking numbers.
No, I'm innocent until proven guilty.
No, you made
I'm
the claim.
right until proven
You made the claim.
I'm
You
right.
show the number. You show your source because your source is bullshit.
One, I have the camera up here, and I got.
I don't
X up
care.
here.
Do it in your
I
own.
don't
Do
have
it as
access to a
homework.
computer right
Do
now.
it as homework. I don't give a fuck.
No,
Because you're wrong.
I'm right.
You're not right.
Right.
Every tax year,
Right.
a fucking ton of money comes in.
Right.
Dude, how do you think taxes work?
Right,
How do you
yeah.
think taxes
Right.
work, Ron?
Right.
Ron, how do you think taxes work?
They steal our money.
Right when?
Well, actually, all throughout the year.
For most of us, yeah.
No, do you know this? If you owe money on April 15th, you get penalized if you have not paid in every quarter.
Yes.
Okay?
No, it's not. It's not. If, it's not if you owe. It's regardless. You get a penalty if you did not report quarterly estimated earnings.
If you don't owe, what would you pay in?
No, you wouldn't necessarily pay in. You would have to report your estimated quarterly taxes owed.
So what you're saying is April 15th is this big money fluctuation.
It is.
But yet everyone who pays quarterly.
Because you still pay the year-end shit at the end of the year. So your quarterlies are just estimates. Because you don't know what's going to happen at the end of the beginning of the rest of the year.
Come on, a company, people know.
Dude, that's how it fucking works.
Okay.
I mean, look up the raw income numbers.
In Dave's world, a lot of shit's
Look up
fucked
the raw income numbers. I guarantee you, you're going to see what I'm talking about.
I make a statement, you prove me wrong.
No, that's not
But
how
you
it
can't.
works, Ron.
You can't.
You make a statement, you show data.
I told you the data.
No, you didn't. Show me your data.
Give me one product.
No, not give you. You show me the data.
I made the claim.
Right, so you show the data.
Oh.
If you don't show the data, your claim is garbage.
Nope.
Yes.
I said what I said.
Okay, you're wrong.
Nope, I'm right.
This is not how it works,
I'm
Ron.
right.
Ron,
Prove me wrong.
if this were a court of
Prove me
law,
wrong.
you would have lost already.
Nope, wouldn't. I win.
You would lose already.
I win.
Let's ask the viewers. If the viewers say you're full of shit, then you're full of shit.
I'm sorry, what?
We're going to ask the viewers.
I fell asleep.
We're going to ask the
We're gonna
viewers
ask
who, when someone makes a claim, who puts the data up, and then when they say it's you, then you have to go on and apologize next week.
No, if you're
No. That's the deal. That's the deal, Ron. If you want me to do your fucking homework for you,
So you
we're
can't-
going to agree to this.
You can't be proven wrong.
Ron, if you
No,
want me to
because
shut the
you're-
fuck up so I can
you
get a
shut the fuck
sentence
up.
out, Ron. If
What?
you
You're
want
retarded.
me
I'm
to
doing
do
this
your
again.
homework for you,
Uh-huh.
then you're going to agree that we ask our chat room
No.
who proves their own claims. And if they say you have to apologize to all of our viewers and listeners.
Okay, I make a claim.
That's the deal, Ron.
I'm
Oh,
saying-
take it or leave it, Ron.
No.
That's the deal.
No,
Okay,
no,
if
no.
you don't take it, then you're wrong.
Oh.
Move on. Move on. Your data does not stand. You're wrong.
So what product is up on the shelves again?
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about
I'm
monthly
asking.
income
I'm
of
asking.
taxes.
I'm asking.
We're talking about surpluses, Ron.
Oh, I thought we were talking about tariffs.
We're talking about surpluses in the budget,
Okay.
in a month-by-month basis.
I just want to know what product has went up due to the tariffs.
well, you didn't
And
tell
you
me
can't-
6 months ago to go check at the prices.
You don't think people track that shit?
Who's tracking it that's honest? Who's tracking it that we can trust? Because you didn't tell me to go do it. If I went and did it, then you could trust my fucking answers. You could have done it.
Trust anything
You
say.
could have gone and done it, but you didn't. You keep trusting the government statisticians to do it.
Like
And then they keep lying to you.
My grocery bill is cheaper.
Mine's not.
When I go out to eat at restaurants, my bill is cheaper.
Mine's not. I'm paying the same.
Really?
Yes.
Where the fuck were you? Dude, you live like a block off the strip.
Now you keep contradicting yourself, Ron. You said that inflation came in at 0.0 something.
Yeah.
Now you're saying my groceries are cheaper. It can't be both. Which one is it?
What?
You said inflation was 0 point something.
Okay.
Now you're saying your groceries are cheaper.
Yes.
That's not how that works, Ron. That's not how math
Sure
works.
does.
No, it isn't. 0% inflation means you're paying the same thing you are. The same thing you were 6 months ago.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. Inflation is a measure in the rise of prices. If inflation is 0, prices have stayed the fucking same.
So here,
oh, look,
say-
you got 2.67%. You're still full of shit.
Okay, so this says 2.6. Well, first of all, let's go back. It's not 9 or 10. But what is the date of this compared to 2.35 from last month, 2.97 from last year, U.S. inflation rate?
So you're paying more for things.
You're
So don't
not.
fucking tell me your groceries are down.
Oh, wait. Now you literally just changed your argument
What did I change?
because
I said your groceries are not down. You're full of shit.
they are.
No, they're not. It's
They
right here
are.
on your own fucking numbers. They're up 2.67%.
First of all, I literally just typed into Google. This is not my numbers. I haven't
Okay,
had a
but
chance
this
to
is
look
what
them
you
up
believe
yet.
in. This is where you get your info. This and Cat Turd. Well, Cat Turd says it, so
I
it must
don't-
be true.
that's
Cat
not-
Turd said my grocery bill went down, so I guess it went down. I'm not going to check my own receipts. The Cat Turd said so.
So when I said my grocery bill is down, you're now trying to
Show me the receipts.
do the red herring?
Show me the receipts.
I don't say receipts.
Then why? How do you know it's down? You didn't even look.
I know
You
what
just
I
you
pay.
just feel it. You feel that Trump's doing a good job. You feel the tariffs are working. So you say that the grocery bill went down.
So in June, I wonder what July's inflation rate is right now.
They don't tell you that. They don't tell you until the official number comes out next month. They keep their estimates secret.
Okay, I'll have to look at this a little bit
You're
more.
so full of shit.
Well, okay, first of all,
Your prices aren't going down.
yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Are gas prices down?
I haven't looked lately.
Wait, what?
Gas prices are too volatile.
But are gas prices down though?
Down compared to what?
Just say yes because we know they are.
Down compared to what?
What they were 6 months ago.
I don't
what
fucking
they were
know.
a year ago.
I don't fucking know.
No, actually, a
again,
year ago.
you didn't tell me. Hey, Dave, write the price of gas
You
down.
don't remember the gas prices were up?
No, how the fuck would I know what the price was 6
Oh,
months
dear.
ago?
I didn't know you were so wealthy that you just I don't care what the price is.
Yeah, I filled up the tank.
Okay.
Like-
Good for you, man.
Yes, good for me. What the fuck, man? You're not gonna find any numbers that justify what you're saying.
I don't need to.
Yes, you do, because you keep saying this
reality.
shit. You keep saying the tariffs are doing great. They're not doing great.
Yes. Show me.
They're not doing horrible.
Show me
I'll give you that. They're not doing horrible yet. But they're not doing great. They're not working.
One example of them not doing great.
Well, define great. The 2.7% inflation. That's not great. Great would be we have less than zero inflation. Prices come down. That's great.
So now we're talking about tariffs or inflation.
You're the one who connected the two.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I made two
yes,
separate.
you fucking did.
I made two
It's on the fucking camera, dude. What are you talking about?
I made two separate statements.
No, you didn't.
Inflation is way down.
You said we know the tariffs are working because inflation is down.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. It's on the fucking camera.
God, rewind that.
It's on the camera, Ron.
Okay. So, inflation is down, and it is. That's a true statement. Whether it's 0.7, which I heard today, I need to verify that, apparently, because it's saying
So here's what's going on. Let me explain what you're hearing, because you're right on both of those numbers.
Okay.
So the 0 point whatever is the month-to-month number.
Okay.
And the 2.7 is an annualized extension.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what's going on.
Possibly. Okay.
So I'm just explaining how it works.
So you agree that inflation on a month-to-month basis is 0%?
Well, I don't know what the exact number is, but
so the tariffs,
it can't be zero because...
No, 0 point something.
Okay, like it could be 0.9 or 0...
Right, so
but that's pretty bad. Because when you analyze that's 2.7%.
Compared to Biden's inflation numbers?
And dude, like, you can't just start bringing up... Biden... No, we're talking about Trump and his tariffs. Stay on topic, Ron. The tariffs are not reducing your prices.
Okay, so I'm saying the tariffs might be helping inflation. Sure, I'll go this route.
No, inflation came down before the tariffs were ever even talked about.
Why? Because
they raised the interest rates. Because we talked about this like 2 shows ago. The interest rate tells you how much money they're printing.
So during Biden's term, how many times did they raise the interest?
I don't fucking remember.
And how many times did inflation go up? Inflation kept going up, and they kept raising the interest rates under Biden.
That's not how it happened.
That's how it worked. That's what happened.
The inflation rate kept going up.
Uh-huh.
And then it got to here, and then they started raising the rates.
And the inflation rate kept going up.
Yeah, because it takes time to fucking react. How fucking dumb are you?
Oh my God, you're a Democrat. You are a Democrat.
Dude, that's how math works. That's literally how math works, you dumbass.
So you're giving Biden...
Ron.
No. Are you giving Biden...
When you press the accelerator on your car...
Are you giving Biden credit for this?
No, Biden didn't do that. The Fed raised the interest rates.
Okay, so you're giving Jerome Powell.
I mean, so I'm giving him enough credit to understand the basic math of print money or not print money.
You support Jerome Powell not lowering the interest rates right now.
I support Jerome Powell firing himself and letting the market set the interest rates. Because I don't know what the interest rate should be. Neither does Jerome Powell.
How many times has Europe lowered their interest rate since 2025?
I don't know. Who cares?
5.
Who cares what Europe
times.
does? Who cares what Europe does?
Jerome Powell, how many times have he done it?
Who cares, Ron? Why are you arguing about Europe? Do you go live in Europe, you dumbass?
That's the only example that I have.
Go live in Europe. Give up your air conditioning. Give up your cars. Go live in Europe.
What?
You want to follow Europe? Give up your car and your air conditioning.
How? Do that math for me.
You're the one who's promoting Europe.
2 + 2 = no car.
You're the one who's promoting Europe, Ron. So you think Europe is great.
They have no cars.
Most people don't have a car in Europe.
They have no AC.
Nobody has AC in Europe.
So France and Germany,
no, they don't have AC.
There's just no cars.
How do you not know this?
Well, okay. Do you know in America there are certain cities that don't have AC?
Okay, which cities are those?
Well, why wouldn't you know that?
Because I don't go to those cities.
Why not?
Because they don't have AC.
Well, Seattle is very low on AC.
They're a bunch of leftists. So go live like them.
No,
you want the fucking Fed to print more money.
Their climate doesn't denote that. Doesn't dictate that they have AC.
You want the Fed to print more money. That's what it's come down to. Like you want. No. Trump wants it to.
What?
He wants to lower the interest rate. That means print more money. Okay. We went over how this works.
You went over in Dave's world how this shit.
That's how it literally fucking works, Ron.
Whatever.
Like I don't understand how much dumber you gotta be, right? That is how the system works. If you go to the Fed and go on a fucking visitor tour and stick your hand up and say, "How does that work?" and "How does this?" they're gonna tell you exactly what I fucking told you.
Are they?
Yes. That's how the Fed works.
Okay.
Interest rates are tied to how much money they print.
So when the interest rates go down, which they're going to,
that means you're printing more money. And when you print more money, you have more inflation.
I will have to look into that because I don't.
I did a show on it, you dumbass.
It doesn't make you right.
But I am right. That is literally how it works. That's how anyone will tell you how it works. Any banker, any Fed chairman, they'll all tell you that's how it works.
So what's going to happen when the interest rates go down?
Eventually, the inflation's going to come trickling in.
What's going to instantly happen when the interest rates go down?
I have no fucking idea.
I'm asking. You don't
I have
know?
no fucking idea.
The housing market's going to explode.
You don't know that.
I can guarantee you that.
You cannot guarantee anything, Ron.
Guarantee it.
If you could guarantee it, Ron. If you could guarantee, shut the fuck up and listen, Ron. Ron, you just said your piece. Let me say my piece.
Then I'm gonna finish.
If you could guarantee something was going to happen, then everybody would already be invested in it, and then it wouldn't happen.
The interest rates have not gone down yet.
You would buy early in the anticipation of your guaranteed scenario.
You would date the rate. I get it. Yeah, sure.
So that's why it doesn't work. You can't do what you're talking about.
But people don't trust Jerome Powell.
Okay.
He can't be fired. He's got another year, almost a year left of his tenure.
Okay.
Okay. If Trump can't get him fired through the courts, our interest rate's going to stay high.
Okay.
So no one's going to date the rate.
Then you'll have your low inflation. You'll have your low inflation.
Hold on. No one's going to date the rate right now. No one's going to do it because they don't know when Jerome Powell is.
Okay.
If Trump is successful in the courts to get him fired, the housing market is going to fucking explode. I'll bet you that right now. What do you want to bet?
And then inflation, Ron.
What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet?
What is a component of the inflation number?
What do you want to bet?
Is housing a component of the inflation number?
It's money being spent.
Ron,
it's money
is
brought back into
housing a component of the inflation number?
I would think everything is
okay, so if housing goes up, then inflation goes up.
Okay.
Then you'll be complaining about inflation.
I don't believe that to be true.
It is true. You just said it yourself. You said the housing prices will go up.
Right. So how
then inflation will go up.
How's that?
Because housing prices are a part of inflation.
How is that going to cause inflation to go up?
Holy fuck, Ron. Yeah. Inflation means prices go up. Housing prices go up. That's inflation.
The value of a house goes up.
What's the value of a house? It's what it sells at. The value of a house is what it sells at.
We'll see. You're
so stupid. You just proved your own case.
No, we won't.
Yes, you did. Okay. You just said you bet inflation will go up.
On record right now, what number do you want to give to the inflation right now?
I don't play these stupid games. I don't play these stupid games, Ron.
You just said inflation will go up.
If what you're talking about...
From what?
If they lower the rates...
No, shut the fuck up.
If they lower the rates, they're printing more money, which causes inflation, Ron. That's the answer to your dumbass question. Okay. When you print money, inflation goes up.
What is the inflation rate right now?
I don't know.
0 or 2. You pick it. I don't care. You pick it.
I don't know.
You pick it.
Nobody knows. They're all lying.
Okay. So when the interest rates go down, and I believe they'll be going down soon... Up. So you think it's going to go up from what?
From the money that's being printed to make the inflation, the interest rates go down. To make interest rates go down, you must print money. That's the only way to do it. It's not a guy fucking standing there saying, okay, the interest rate is this now. God. That's not how it works. They print money. That's what makes the interest rate go down.
Okay, so inflation is at what number?
I don't know.
Pick a number, 0 to 2.
I don't know. It's all lies.
Okay, so how can we quantify what I say and what you say? I say interest rates go down, housing prices go up, and the housing prices blow up. You say something magical or weird is going to happen.
Ron, housing prices going up is inflation going up. Oh my God. What don't you get about this?
Okay, the food prices go up.
Then inflation goes up.
If housing prices go no, that's not what I ask you. If housing prices go up, does the gas prices go up?
It will.
Does the food prices go up?
It will.
Okay, so that's what you want to stand on.
Ron, listen! Fucking listen! I'm explaining to you, and you keep fucking interrupting me! Shut up and listen! When the house price goes up, and you sell your house, you now get a giant bundle of cash. Okay. And what do you do with that cash? You go spend it! And when you spend it, the prices for those things go up!
So if you sell your house, and you get a bundle of cash, and what do you typically spend it on?
Food! Gas!
Maybe another house?
Oh my God, dude, you're so stupid.
Wait, what?
Somebody takes that money and buys food and gas with it. It's not just all fucking houses.
Oh, dear God.
How are you this fucking dumb?
I'm shocked.
When you print money,
You sound like you're drunk.
inflation goes up, Ron. When you print money, inflation goes up. How do you not get
money?
this?
Who's saying to print money?
That's what it means to lower the interest rate.
Okay, we'll see.
I explained. I did a whole fucking show on this.
It doesn't make you right.
Ask any fucking banker, Ron. This is how it works. Why do you choose to stay ignorant? I told you how it works. If you don't believe me, why didn't you ask an expert to explain it to your dumb ass?
I don't need to.
Yes, you do, because you keep saying these stupid things.
So I just want to be clear. When the interest rates go down, housing's going to go up, and you're saying that we're going to print more money.
No, I'm saying we print more money to cause the interest rate to go down. And then that printed money causes the prices to go up.
Okay. So the tariffs. What do the tariffs do?
It's a tax.
No. What?
It's a tax!
On who?
Dude.
No. This is
so
very
stupid.
This is
on the import of goods.
Okay. Who gets that money?
Who gets what money?
The tariff money.
The government.
Oh, okay. So they get an influx of cash.
Okay.
So they may not need to print money because they have an influx of new cash coming in?
Dude, you're talking about changing the interest rates.
Yes.
You can't change the interest rate with tax money coming in.
Why not?
Because that's not where the interest rate comes from.
Okay.
The interest rate is the rate on bonds.
Okay, let me break this down to a kindergarten level. We need.
That's all you understand, apparently.
No, apparently you. So we.
Okay,
need,
but I can explain a bond at a college level, and you don't get it. But you want to talk kindergarten? Run. I explained a bond to you at a college level, and you don't fucking get it.
Oh dear God.
You don't.
Okay.
If you take a college course about bonds, they will teach you what I taught you.
Okay.
And you don't fucking get it.
Okay, so
don't fucking talk about education levels to me.
So here's the crayon version of what I'm saying.
Which is what all you understand.
For you.
You're the one who needs the crayon version.
So if the interest rates go down by 1 point, how much money do we have to print?
I showed you a fucking equation.
Right.
Ron, I showed you an equation that does that.
So use your equation and tell me how much money we have to.
I'm not going to waste my fucking time playing your games, Ron.
What if we brought that money in on tariffs?
Pretend it's $1 trillion. That's not how it works.
It's exactly how it works.
Not how it works, Ron. That is not how it works. That money is already floating around in the economy, Ron.
We have a basket.
Ron, the money from the tariffs is already floating around in the economy. It's owned by you and me and other private individuals.
Well,
the tariffs send that money to the government. Okay. It just takes our money by theft and gives it to the government. That does not lower interest rates. It cannot lower interest rates. Interest rates are about the total amount of money in the economy.
I'm actually working on a different angle right now. I'm not at interest rates yet. Because you're jumping.
You're never going to get there.
I'm drawing this.
You're never going to get there.
So we need to bring in $1 trillion.
Okay, fine. For what? To do what?
Well, we lowered interest rates, so we have to print $1 trillion.
By lowering interest rates, you've already printed $1 trillion.
Okay. What if we don't print the $1 trillion?
Then you can't lower interest rates.
What if it comes in from another source?
Then you don't lower interest rates.
Okay, we'll see. Well,
we don't need to see. I showed you how it works, Ron. What else don't you fucking get? Where do you think the interest rate comes from?
We'll see.
Where does the interest rate come from, Ron?
It's based on the success of the country.
No, it's not.
That's what Jerome Powell is saying right now.
Oh, you believe Jerome Powell? He's not lying to you. The guy's never lied to you, right?
He is saying, I cannot lower interest rates because I don't believe the economy is stable.
Right, but I'm asking you,
hold on,
how does he lower interest rates, Ron? I'm asking you where the rate comes from. I didn't ask you why he's choosing to not do it. I asked you where the rate comes from.
Okay.
Where does it come from, Ron?
In Dave's world?
No, where do you think it comes from?
Okay, again, I've already been
Just answer the question. Where do you think the interest rate comes from?
Maybe less talky?
You're not answering.
I've already said it.
No, you haven't. Where does it come from?
Oh, dear God.
Where does it come from, Ron?
Okay.
Where does it come from?
Where's what come from?
Where does the interest rate come from?
What interest rate?
How is the interest rate set?
You believe in interest rates?
How is the interest rate set, Ron?
What?
How is the interest rate
Interest
set?
rates.
Answer the question.
What, money?
Quit being retarded, Ron. This is why I call you retarded. You can't have a discussion.
You won't fucking listen.
You can't have a discussion. I'm trying to listen. You won't answer. You won't answer.
Okay.
Where does the interest rate come from? Where does the interest rate come from?
The proof will be in the
Where does the interest rate come from?
So Jerome Powell will probably be out of a job within 30 to 60 days.
Where does the interest rate come from, Ron? No. I'm asking you a simple fucking question. Where does the interest rate come from?
The Federal Reserve.
How do they do that?
Magic.
This is why you're retarded. You think it's magic. You can't give me a serious answer because you don't know.
Because you won't fucking listen to me.
You won't answer. You won't answer. Try to answer. Please try to fucking answer. Don't tell me I won't listen when you haven't tried to answer.
You haven't shut the fuck up long enough.
Because I can tell when you're not answering and I interrupt you. Answer me. Where does the interest rate come from?
You're not saying the words that I want to say.
Where does the interest rate come from, Ron?
Magic.
Okay, this is why you're retarded.
Okay.
Thank you. You're retarded. You believe in magic.
Sure. So
do you want to give a serious answer?
No.
Why?
Because within the next 2 months,
because you're retarded.
The interest rate's going to go down.
Because you don't know, Ron. No. Just say you don't know.
No. The interest rate will be going down.
You can't get past your fucking ego and say, Dave, I don't know. I have no idea how it works. Please educate me. And then I would say, I already did educate you 2 shows ago, and I even gave you that little paper bond for you to take home and put on your wall so you can remind yourself, and you probably threw it out, and you'll never know.
There.
Okay,
so
we'll put it up on the wall.
In 2 months, let's say the interest rates go down.
Okay.
And they don't print money.
That's not how it works.
But
the rate can't go down without printing money.
Okay.
That's the only way to change the rate is you print money or don't print money.
Hold on, let's see what AI says.
How do you not fucking know this?
Like you're wrong.
I'm not wrong. How do you think they set the interest rates? You haven't given me a fucking answer. I'm the only
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
You're too fucking stubborn.
You have not. You said magic.
So I'm done. No,
you said magic.
I said other stuff earlier.
You've never given me a serious fucking answer. You've never tried to.
I did.
No, you didn't. You keep trying to change the fucking subject. How do they physically change the interest rate, Ron? How does it happen? You see, you don't know.
I do.
You don't! Because you can't even attempt to answer.
You my answer.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't, Ron. If anybody can tell me what Ron thinks his answer is, fucking 1 Monero to you.
No, a decrease in interest rates doesn't directly necessitate printing more money.
Oh, the AI says. The AI says. Then how do they do it, Ron? How do they lower the interest rates?
Lowering interest rates can encourage borrowing and spending, lending to increase in the money supply. Though, so it almost sounds like they're saying.
How do you think they lower the interest rates? Just tell me.
Okay, tariffs.
How does that lower the interest rates?
Bringing in money. Which I've already said.
How does that lower the interest rate?
Okay, well, you're wrong already.
How does that lower the interest? No, I'm not wrong. AI is wrong. AI repeats dumbasses like you.
Okay. Cool.
How do they lower the interest rate by bringing in tariff? How does a tariff bring in money, lower the interest rate? How does that do that?
It is July 17th right now. That's true?
Great. How do they lower the interest rate with tariffs, Ron? How can the tariff lower the interest rates?
Why did you take AI off of there for?
Because
it proved you wrong?
No, because it's not on the show. How do they lower the interest rate without printing money, Ron? How does a tariff do that?
Tariffs.
How does it do that?
Brings in money.
How does that lower the interest rates? That money was already in the economy, Ron.
It shows a state.
Ron, that money was already
Shut the fuck up.
That money was already in the economy. We were spending it amongst each other, Ron.
I legitimately just tried to give you an answer.
No, you didn't.
You cut me off with your fucking loud
because you didn't try to give an answer.
When the economy is good and the country is successful, the interest rates will go down. And that's what's going to fucking happen.
How the Fed sets an interest. How does the Fed set the interest rate? Tell me the act the Fed does to make the interest rate change.
Interest rates go down by 1/4 point.
That's not how they do it,
That's
Ron.
exactly
They cannot just dictate interest rates like you're talking about.
Okay.
That is not how it works.
We'll see.
The rate is set by selling bonds. And when you sell bonds, you print money.
Okay, when you sell bonds, you bring money into the economy.
No, you print money into the economy.
Okay, so if you do tariffs,
that money is already there.
Where?
Amongst us, you and me have that money.
That's not how. I don't think
yes, it is, Ron.
Okay.
Where is it supposed to come from?
Okay.
I pay it to the grocery store. The grocery store pays it to the importer. The importer pays it to the government.
Okay, the proof is going to come in the next couple months.
You don't know what you're talking like. I don't care what happens in the next couple months.
Do you? Okay.
That has nothing to do with how interest rates are set.
How much money have we printed so far this year?
I don't fucking know.
How much money did we print last year?
I don't fucking know.
Well, you. Okay.
Why do you think I keep a tab on every little dollar they print?
Well, no, but you can't figure it out.
Of course I can figure it out. It's on the website. I showed you on the fucking show I did about it that you didn't pay a fucking attention to.
I did.
Then why don't you know this yet?
I don't necessarily agree with you.
Then why didn't you go do your own fucking research and say, I don't like the way Dave said this. I think he's wrong. Let me go research. You don't ever fucking learn anything. You don't try to learn anything. That's what your real problem is.
You think you want me? I want to learn something from you?
Is that what I just said?
Dude.
Is that what I just said, Ron? Is that what I just said? Yes or no?
July 17th.
Is that what I just said? See, you're doing it again.
What's that?
You're telling me I said something I didn't say. You said you think I want to learn something from you. Is that what I said?
You said you never learned anything from me.
That's not what I said.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Roll the fucking tape back and go see that's not what I said. God. I said if you disagreed with the show I did, you could have went and did your own fucking research.
That is one thing you said, yes.
But you didn't.
But you also said you never learned from what I said.
You didn't do your own research.
I did a class on this 2 weeks ago.
You didn't do your own research. You never do your own research.
What did I do?
You don't fucking care to learn.
I don't.
So then don't bitch that I call you retarded.
But what was my training session 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago? I don't remember.
Do you not fucking listen?
Yeah.
What, are you fucking retarded? What, are you stupid? Do you not want to learn? Oh, you gotta cheat.
Fireworks safety.
You gotta cheat.
You're talking about fireworks safety, throwing what? It's not cheating.
It is.
Dude, you're talking about knowing the order that you did things versus knowing the things that you talked about.
Oh, dude.
It's not the fucking same thing, Ron. I didn't ask you what I did 2 weeks ago. I said, do you remember the show about the fucking interest rate?
Listen very carefully. Trump is in court right now to fire Jerome Powell.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So, whether he fires Jerome Powell or not, the interest rates go down.
Which means you print money.
You're going to be able to prove to me that we printed money.
Dude. Oh, yes.
Okay. That's all I want to know. All right. What do you got for this week?
Holy fuck.
We'll see.
All right, let's give away money because I'm pissed off. This will be some fun. Calm us down a little bit.
Calm you down.
Last week we had a big yelly show, just like this week apparently, and we forgot to give the challenge on the show, so I made one up afterwards. And I asked you to tell me whether you think cloud seeding is influencing the weather and or explanation. So not just yes or no, but
good.
Give me the reason. Okay, so we had the first one came in from Mentalatrophy. New guy.
Okay.
And he says, obviously the flooding is a conspiracy by Big Cloud to make Trump look bad. So joke answers are allowed?
Yeah, I love it. But we do realize right now, Texas, New Mexico, Texas, Florida, New Jersey, and New York are having torrential downpours right now. I mean, not necessarily like this second, but the last couple of days.
That doesn't mean the cloud seeding did it. Next is MoneroMash. Solely responsible, no, but I think it's helping. I did some research after the episode and read Texas has used cloud seeding since the mid-20th century to combat droughts.
Wow.
From Natural Geographic. So apparently it's a little bit older than we thought it was.
Okay.
Next up is almagest.
So you were wrong about cloud seeding. That's all I heard. But okay, that's cool.
I just said it was relatively new. I didn't give a date on it, I think.
But you just said that it's older than we thought it was. So
okay.
You were wrong. Okay, that's cool. We can move on. Well, you were.
You mean you were?
No, I've noticed been around for a while.
Okay. If I asked you to give a date, you would have been like, 19...
I probably would have said the 60s or 70s.
Okay, sure you would have.
No, I would have.
You would have now that he said that.
I've done my research on it.
Next is almagest. Floods happen all the time. Cloud seeding is not a probable cause for flooding until we have legit evidence that it's contributing.
Okay, so I want to address this one. The Texas flood that killed all those kids, that was obviously July 4th. Back in like 87, 88, 89, they had a very similar flood.
Okay.
That killed, I believe it didn't kill as many people, but it affected a lot of people. But the CEO of a cloud seeding company came out and said, we were cloud seeding on July 2nd. And he did say it had nothing to do with the rainfall.
There you go. Case closed. The CEO said it.
Oh, yes.
Jerome Powell said it. The inflation people said it.
Okay.
The economists said it. There you go.
Okay.
Case closed. It had nothing to do.
But I love that answer, by the way.
Okay, then we have MavMcQ, who says, no, cloud seeding has nothing to do with flooding in the east. If cloud seeding worked that well, we sure could use some rain in the west. The whole goddamn west is on fire.
So check out Dubai. Dubai flooded about 2 or 3 years ago. And
I think it means the east coast of USA.
No, I understand that. But they're a desert environment, and we're a desert environment out here in Vegas. So they claimed they were adamant they were not cloud seeding, and they said we did not cloud seed, we did not cloud seed.
Yeah, see, that's the only
and
part
then
where like I have to agree with you because like if it didn't do anything, why are you denying it?
But
like,
then but then they admitted they did, and Dubai legit flooded. But okay.
And that's
but yes,
so.
I actually wish so here's the problem. If you cloud seed here in Vegas, and I don't know if they know the actual percentage of rainfall versus a percentage of material they put out. I don't know if they're that well tuned into this because I believe it has to do with the clouds and the moisture in the air and this and that. If we were to get an obnoxious amount of rain here in Vegas, so Vegas is a soup bowl. Basically what I mean by that is if you stand anywhere in Vegas, you can look all the way around and see mountains. So that's the soup bowl. Have you not heard this before?
No.
Okay. But do you agree with me?
It's just a valley.
But
we're a valley.
No, a valley would be two mountain ranges coming together.
Not necessarily.
Well, a valley.
A valley is just a low spot among the mountains.
Right, but we have mountains.
Okay.
Still valley. Right or wrong?
No, that's right.
Okay, so if we over cloud seeded, we can, and because of our desert environment, our ground does not absorb water like it does in a non-desert environment. We can legit fill the soup bowl full of water. So that's all I'm saying.
All right, let's see who wins here.
Spin to win.
almagest. All right, contact me. Collect your Monero.
No, you call my Hemp stuff.
No, I can get that back.
I don't care. I actually don't need it.
Do you have any more stories? I don't think we even really had any story.
Well, I do. It's about the tariffs and the interest rate, but I don't want to go there anymore.
I mean, like...
Shut the fuck up! Do your thing! I'm not starting this shit again.
Well, I have a story I want to talk about. Hold on a second. Let me write down...
Please tell me about interest rates, please.
No. It is inflation and terror... No. So Supreme Court heard a case... Actually, before we cover that, I wanted to bring up an Epstein thing that we missed. So the footage of the jail cell shit.
Yeah.
Somebody. Okay, so remember I did a show a while back about when you make a photo or a video, it has data inside of it.
Yes. Geotagging.
Well, geotagging is one example of the data it can be.
Okay.
But for example, when I do the show, I take the raw video from your laptop.
Right.
And then I put it in an editing software. And then I, do some fancy star wipes.
So Cash Patel, when he's here drunk in Vegas, can't raid my house because he doesn't know where we are.
Right.
Okay.
But so when I do that encoding, it puts metadata saying, the software that used to encode it, and some other random shit like the version and whatever. So people analyze the raw footage of the Epstein jail, and it had been run through Adobe Premiere. And there was, you even had the username of the guy, his Windows username, who did the editing.
I love internet people, by the way.
So now this doesn't prove that something shady went on. I want to be clear. In the best world, what happened was they took the raw video, said, "Oh shit, this is 200 gigabytes. We got to compress it," and they just compressed it. Right? That in the ideal world, that's what happened, and that could be what happened. But once you have that metadata and you no longer have the raw files, you don't know what happened, is the problem.
Okay.
Right? They could have done that, or they could have snip, right? They could have done anything. So
initially it came out as 1 minute of video footage was missing.
Yes.
And the government agreed to that.
Yeah.
Well, the reality is it's 3 minutes.
Right.
And it's in the timer. But now the government agreed to 1 minute, and they said, well, that's just how the camera system works.
Yeah.
It resets itself.
Right.
We can show you days and days of videos that 1 minute is missing.
Right.
What about the 3 minutes now?
Right.
I think someone might have set them up. I don't know.
Well, we have the username of the guy who did it, or someone's username anyway.
I don't know. But they admitted to 1 minute is normal, and now it's actually 3 minutes. So, Pam Bondi, she ain't gonna make Labor Day.
I don't know, man. Trump's going to bat for this bitch.
No, I know, but you know what a recess appointment is, right?
Yeah.
So when the Senate goes on recess, he's gonna fire Pam Bondi and bring in somebody else.
I don't know, man.
Better.
I think he likes her. I think he's got a little crush.
He's got a little presidential boner for him. At least he's not sniffing kids.
But so that was like a little. So the actual story I wanted to bring up because I figured you wouldn't have been in tune to this, was Supreme Court heard a case this week about a law in Texas requiring age verification on adult websites.
Utah's done something similar.
So the Supreme Court says, yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
So now all these states are going to pass laws.
Well, I think Utah passed it before Texas did.
Yeah.
But somebody in Texas challenged it when somebody in Utah did not.
And that just went to the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
And the Supreme Court sided with the government. Mm-hmm. What the fuck, man?
No, and that's fine, but it shows...
That's not fine.
No, it shows you how disconnected the government is.
Well, okay, but the decision was 6-3.
Mm-hmm.
Which 3 do you think dissented on this one?
Oh, that's a great question. I would think the right-leaning ones would have backed Texas, but do you know who they are?
Yes.
Which ones did it?
It was Kagan, Sotomayor, and Jackson.
They supported the bill.
No, they were against the government.
Oh, they're against the age.
They were for free speech.
Okay.
In this
really?
one little case. I mean, it's porn. Like, they're always going to fucking... This is the problem with Democrats, is like, they only want to be right on the fucking nastiest, worst things to support. You know what I mean? And they're right? Like, why don't you be right on everything? Fucking idiots.
Let's just say teenage kids nowadays are very savvy at the internet.
Yes.
And they know how to do things.
Okay.
Like, my son, back in the 90s, knew how to get around stupid shit.
I know how to do that.
Do you think a 16-year-old can get around the age verification thing?
Probably.
VPN?
Yeah.
Yeah, done.
Well, but the problem is not whether a 16-year-old can do that. It's like these porn companies are all fucking obeying and saying that your 69-year-old ass has to show us your ID to watch porn.
Well, but in this state, if you want to buy a pack of cigarettes and you're 70 years old, you still got to show your ID.
Well, so now you actually brought this up before. Showing your ID is not the same as scanning your ID, right?
Well, they scan them here in Nevada. If you show your ID, they're scanning it.
Okay, but you brought up the difference. You yourself said, I don't mind showing my ID.
True.
I don't want to scan my ID.
Right.
Now, I think that's retarded. You shouldn't have to show your ID.
I shouldn't have to, but if I want to...
There is a distinction there. It's important.
Right.
So, but the porn sites, well, you can't show your ID. It's a website.
So how do you...
You have to scan your ID.
Oh, that's how you got to...
You have to scan it and upload it and give them your ID.
So it's not the click I'm 18 or...
No.
Oh, shit.
You have to show ID.
Oh.
That's the law.
Oh.
Exactly.
VPNs, guys.
Fuck, man. It was Supreme Court.
You can watch porn in Dubai.
Clarence Thomas, man. You're supposed to be fucking constitutional. Stop. Oh, the kids. We have to protect the kids. It's your job to protect your kids. Stop fucking trying to stop me from watching porn.
That's gross.
Because I'm just going to go to a fucking foreign porn website anyway. I don't give a fuck. Like, you're not going to stop me, fucking idiot.
Well, we haven't learned it yet, but I believe Dave just goes AI for porn. He likes something very specific, and AI just gives him that specific... Maybe it's the butthole. Maybe it's something else.
It's different every day. I wish these porn sites would just say, fuck you, no, we're not doing it. Come into our office and arrest us. And then, defend yourself. Stop being little bitches. For fuck's sake, man. Break the law. Don't break the law, by the way. Don't break any laws.
You could almost go back to the 80s on this one.
Uh-huh.
With Larry Flint.
Okay, yeah, but there's a big court case with Larry Flint. He won. That was a defamation case, though. Well, no, he had different cases. That's what you're right.
Yeah, I was going to say, but he fought for the right. And,
yes.
I mean, someone shot him, but I don't believe it was the government who did that. That was just some lunatic.
Did they ever find the guy?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. All I know is Woody Harrelson played Larry Flint. That was a good movie. That was a good fucking movie. And was it Courtney Love?
Yes, Courtney Love. That's actually one of my favorite libertarian movies.
Really?
I mean, there's only 5.
So what are your 5 favorite libertarian movies?
I can't even probably name. I was just.
Okay.
I can name 2 off the top of my head. The People vs. Larry Flint.
Okay.
And Ghostbusters.
That's what I wanted to get into. Why Ghostbusters?
Watch the movie.
I have watched the movie.
They work in public academia.
Okay.
And everything sucks. Everything's full of shit. And they go into business for themselves.
Okay.
To solve a problem and earn money. And the government tries to stop them. And the government's the bad guys. Like the EPA comes in, you can't have this nuclear reactor to catch the ghosts. And then the government shuts them down. And then, because capitalism is right, the ghosts fly all over the city and it causes a big disaster, right? And then the government was wrong and the capitalists have to come in and clean
Holy
it up
shit! Yeah, that's a whole new vision of that movie. That's awesome. No, I think
Ghostbusters is the libertarian
every
movie.
once in a while he's right. I mean, even a broken clock is right twice a day. He's only right once a day, but cool. All right.
So yeah, fuck you, Supreme Court.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Stop taking our rights away. Fucking retards.
I mean, you know, when I first heard this, I was like, who cares? There's a way around it. The government puts a gate up. You just drive around the gate because there's no fence there.
They're not going to stop. They're going to keep going. Soon it's going to...
But it is baby steps.
The problem is now it's porn sites. Tomorrow it's going to be Facebook and X and social media. Well, because that's harmful to kids. You can't have...
Yeah, I don't like the whole, we got to protect our kids.
Then it's going to be the Canary in the Cage podcast. You're going to have to show us your ID to watch the Canary in the Cage podcast. Well, I'm not going to fucking look. I'm going to be the fucker that defies, like, fuck you. I'm not going to obey that law. Porn sites, fucking, don't break any laws, but stop obeying the law. Fucking idiots. Take a stand.
So,
Grow some fucking balls.
I mean, porn is essentially legal in this country.
Yeah, well, sort of.
Wait, how's it not?
You can't send it through the mail. There's obscenity. You can't show it in public.
Wait, Playboys come through the mail, and Hustlers come through the mail.
Playboy is not... Well...
Hustler...
I mean, they're breaking the law, technically. They just don't really enforce it.
Really?
Yeah. There's obscenity law, like obscenity laws that are upheld by the Supreme Court.
Do they even make Hustler and Playboy anymore?
I don't know if they make physical magazines.
Okay.
And maybe they don't send them to mail. Maybe they send them through UPS.
No, they were sent to the mail.
Okay.
I mean, back in the 70s, I mean, the UPS... I mean, yeah, UPS was barely even a company back then.
Yeah, well,
they drove around in the SWAT trucks.
They're not going to stop. That's what I'm saying. They're not going to stop.
Fucking government.
All right, are we done?
We can you?
Yep.
I'm going to talk about hemp today. I honestly, I mean, there's where do I start? Where do I stop? You can build a house with hemp. You can make hemp bricks and build your house. You can make biodiesel fuel out of hemp.
Nice.
So that's actually when they asked me to talk about the oil, I probably should have brought this up as well. I did not have the time to do the research to see if this fuel is better for your engine than the oil is. But so I was taking a class on hemp once, and the instructor basically said, you can fly a plane made from hemp while sitting in the captain's seat made of hemp, while wearing clothes made of hemp, while fueling the plane with hemp, and basically everything in your actions in flying that plane is from hemp. And I'll kind of double back on that in a second. You can make clothes out of hemp. You can make medicine out of hemp. And this is probably the more important one here, because the reality is no one's going to make hemp bricks to build a house. No one's, I mean, some people are, but our listeners. We're not going to be making clothes out of hemp. We're not going to be like spinning yarn and with looms and shit. But the medicine is probably the most important factor we're going to have with hemp. And there is a lot of benefits to the CBD, not the THC, but the CBD, there is a lot of benefits to that. Then we've got food, obviously.
With seeds, right?
I used to go to a vegan potluck. I've never been vegan, but we had friends that were, and I wanted to support them. For me to make hemp hamburgers, I had to get my hemp from Canada. I used to make hemp beer. I had to get my hemp from Canada. I'm going to double back to that in a second as well. Yeah, so what the fuck has happened there? The hemp plant it's kind of a nice plant. I was actually Googling the hemp plant to see if you can use, like, I had 2 acres of land at one point, and I didn't want to put a fence up, and I was about using bamboo, but I could have also used hemp plants to grow on the property line to kind of like really blend together and make a fence out of it. The hemp would have been a lot taller and stuff than the bamboo would have been. But hemp is easier to control than bamboo, but whatever. Hemp paper, which the United States Constitution is written on hemp paper.
I thought it was on lambskin.
The original one is on hemp paper.
Huh.
That's what I've always heard. I mean,
I know they made copies on hemp, but I thought the original was on vellum, which is lambskin.
a lot of the forefathers were hemp farmers.
Yeah, for sure. You're not telling me what it is, but it says parchment, so it might very well be. I was
always told it was on hemp paper. I mean, I'm not going to die on that hill. But I will say the original Constitution is still doing pretty well. It's obviously being protected. Yeah. Or if it was actually paper, maybe it wasn't. The problem with hemp came in 1937. They did a smear campaign on hemp, and hemp was
reefer madness.
Hemp the process to turn hemp into paper is easier than it is to turn wood into paper. There's less chemicals involved. There's less processing involved. But the guy who owned wood, who owned forest, wanted paper made out of wood, so he did a smear campaign on hemp, linking it to marijuana. And again, that was in 1937. And in 2005, I was buying hemp from Canada. So it stuck pretty good. The only time we've been able to start growing hemp in America again is when the states legalized marijuana. Because hemp is part of the cannabis family, and we were able to grow hemp. We're able to grow hemp now. That's one thing, it might have been Rand Paul. He wants Kentucky to turn into a hemp farming. And because they were tobacco farmers. But wait, there was a story, I just popped it. The Montana or Wyoming, the governor legalized hemp back like in the 90s. And the federal government threatened to come in and stop her. And she goes, go ahead, you'll lose. and they would have. Because they lost here in Nevada as well.
It is sheepskin, but apparently, like the early drafts were on hemp paper.
Okay, the early draft. Okay, so hemp is a miracle plant. It truly is. You can do a lot with it. So I mean, because somebody had asked me to do this, but the reality is I don't know what to focus on, because there's so many different things you can do with hemp. I don't know where to go. But again, I stick with, I think medicine or food is the two things that are important to at least our listeners that we can actually utilize hemp for.
You just take each one and do a show on it.
Oh, that'd be a lot. Yeah, and I could.
You'll have content.
No, I agree. I actually, that may not be a bad thing, because I could learn a lot more about hemp. I've kept, I've learned about hemp to some extent, because what got me interested in hemp was the hemp food was one, but the hemp beer, because people Sweetwater out of Georgia made a hemp beer, and I'm like, well, that's interesting to me, so I made a hemp beer. And here's the fucked up thing: I called Sweetwater in Georgia, and I lived in Chicago at the time. And they could not distribute there, and they were the only person making a hemp beer. And this has nothing to do with hemp, but this has to do with beer distribution. I said, I just wanted one of your beers to compare it to mine, to kind of see how I did. I'm not saying it's going to be better, I just want to see how and the guy goes, listen, I can't even send you a beer for free, because you're not in a state that allows me to distribute it.
Jesus Christ. Just fucking send it, man. Quit being a bitch.
Well, no, but I mean, did I ever tell you about the guy in New York with Leinenkugel beer?
I don't know.
So a guy in New York owned a bar, and he wanted...
Oh, yeah, you did tell me.
Leinenkugel beer, and he drove from Wisconsin to New York with Leinenkugel beer. He got fined for every state line he crossed, because Leinenkugel beer was not distributed in those states, so the federal government put a foot on his neck.
Stupid.
The guy would have been smarter to go into Canada and just come back into New York at that point. But that's the thing. So that just goes to why I'm anti-government, because they won't let me grow hemp. I can't get a beer from a certain brewery because the government says I can't. So that's kind of where a little bit down that rabbit hole. But yeah, hemp is a miracle plant. There's just so much you can do out of it. If you want me to dive deep into something, please let me know. If not, do it yourself. You'll find all kinds of stuff that you can be done with hemp. But the coolest thing is like the hemp bricks. You can build a fucking house out of hemp now. Oh, the other thing,
I feel like it would be kind of fire prone.
Why is that?
I mean, it's made of plants.
Well, but if it's I don't know this, but my guess is it's got to be in a kiln. And they've got a fire like ceramic, so it's hard. So it's got to withstand the weight of a house.
Yeah.
So you've got a truss system, you got a roof system. If you got a second floor house, you got that load to carry. My guess is that it's actually I believe they said it's actually a fire resistant, if I'm not mistaken.
The fuck?
Hemp bricks fireproof. Let's see if it is not. Yes, hemp bricks are also known as hempcrete. Blocks are considered fire resistant.
Huh. Jesus.
Yeah. But that's the other thing. I had a discussion with a guy at work. You know you could 3D print a house?
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't know that. He's like, we'd be like a model house? I go, no, a house you can actually live in. Yeah.
So, I mean, they're not great. Like they're going to have
no,
flaws.
it's made of concrete.
Yeah, but they're not going to be as good as a constructed house, but they'll be way fucking cheaper.
No, there's whole neighborhoods built out of 3D printed houses.
I don't think we're allowed to do that yet. Like
well, I mean, someone did it somewhere. It may not have been in this country, but I was kind of googling that.
I mean, like it's a budget option. So like,
but it's squirting out concrete,
right?
So the structure and the fire resistance, it's all there,
right? But it's not going to be this. Like for example, you're not going to be able to have intricate wiring in the house, right?
Well, no. So what you would have to do there is okay. Have you ever seen a cinder block house?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's made out of cinder blocks.
Yeah.
Inside is drywall.
No, you're right.
Okay, so that's how you.
Well, right. So then, like now, you need to have again. It's like I'm not saying it's bad, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's going to be lower quality than a massive quality house.
Dude, I had a cinder block house.
But you're going to be paying way. You're going to be paying 10x less, 20x less.
Well, all I'm saying is this house was in line with the runway of O'Hare Airport. If I was in my house with my windows closed, the airplane noise was minimal. If I opened my windows up and went outside, the airplane noise was fucking obnoxious. They only use this one particular runway like 3 times a month, but those were horrible days unless I kept my windows closed. So I dug it. And that's a similar thing. You do all your shit in soffits and in interior wall space. You run your conduit, you run your plumbing pipes, you run your vents, everything, and all that. So I would assume that's how a hemp brick house is done, or even a 3D printed house is done. So, all right. We are at an hour 26. Huh?
I didn't do mine.
Oh, I thought yours was the...
No, that was a story.
Supreme Court. Oh, go ahead.
Jesus. All right, so I'm going to talk about licensing software today.
Okay.
Because, so I don't really believe in intellectual property. So, like, when I write a piece of software, like, I genuinely don't give a fuck what you do with it if you get your hands on it, right? Go nuts. I don't give a fuck. But the problem is, we live in a world where Microsoft can take my software and say, oh, we own this. And then they can punish me if I want to use it.
Huh.
Because if I don't copyright my own shit, right, they can do that and then block me out from using it. So this is why we have this kind of defensive maneuver of open source software licenses. I wanted to just go through a couple of the options and explain what the differences are, and you can see which ones you like for when you write software, and then tell you which ones I like. So they have varying levels of permissiveness, is what they call it. So because I don't like intellectual property, I prefer more permissive licenses.
Okay.
So permissive means what the other user can do with it, essentially. So the first one I'll talk about is the Creative Commons Zero license, and that essentially releases your shit to the public domain. So I'm not a big fan of that because public domain has things about it that you now lose control of your own software. So it's similar to like Microsoft stealing your shit. It's not as bad though. So it's just a little kind of weird. Like if something of yours is in the public domain and then you want to update it, like how does that work? And if somebody else wants to update it, like do they own it now? Like it's just very confusing. So I kind of avoid that kind of stuff. There's a cool one called Do What the Fuck You Want. Like it's literally called that. So it permits all use, private use. Don't even have to attribute to the original author. There's no warranty clause, which is kind of I don't like this one too much.
Okay.
And it's also never been tested in any courts. So like no one's ever said, hey, this has a do what the fuck you want license, and I use it to murder a bunch of people, so I can't be held responsible.
Okay.
And so I don't want to deal with that kind of shit. So I always get something with a no warranty clause.
Okay.
Because if someone uses my software and people die from it, like I warned you that I don't make any promises. Right? If you use this incorrectly, if you use it and don't do your own due
Software
diligence,
can kill people.
well, of course.
Okay.
I mean, like if you're running software that sells a self-driving car, that can kill somebody.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
So then talk about the MIT license, which this is the one I prefer. So it permits all use, including private use, as long as the MIT license itself and the attribution to the original author is included with whatever you change, right?
Okay.
So that way, like, you can't say that I'm not the original author. You can't like steal my attribution, take credit when I made the software. It has a no warranty clause. So, like, again, you can't kill people with my software and then blame me. Like, oh, it's Dave's fault. He wrote the software. But no, motherfucker, I have no liability here. And there's the Apache license. It's similar to MIT, but it has some additional use and copy restrictions on it. So, I didn't want to get into the fucking legal nuances. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff, just go read the license yourself. It's less than 1 page for most of them, so it's not that complicated. Now, I also want to talk about some common open source licenses that exist for retards out there who still think intellectual property is a good thing.
Oh, for me.
Apparently. Yeah, you said it, I didn't say it. So now these are actually referred to as copy lefts. So you're a leftist now? You said it, right? I didn't say it. So the first one's called BSD. Now there's actually several BSD licenses, so you have to read each one and say, like, okay, I want the BSD version 1 or version 2. But in general, they permit all use and sharing, including private use, as long as the user is somewhere informed about the use of that open source software.
Okay.
So you have to be able to hit a button that says, hey, I'm using Dave's open source software. It's not too bad. But then we're talking about the GPL, which is the more common one, and actually I really don't like this one, because it permits all use and sharing so long as all derivative works are also released as open source under the GPL. So essentially you're saying, I write the software, if you use the software, you have to release your shit open source too.
Okay.
So you can't use your software, you can't sell your software to make money. And I think that's bullshit. Right? Like, if you find a valid way to use my software and make money off of it, go fucking nuts, I don't care. Right? More power to you. Donate to our show, donate to me personally, give me a shout out, but I don't give a fuck, right? I just don't care. I'm happy for you. So in an ideal world, we would like do what the fuck you want. But like I said, I prefer MIT. It's a widely known, it's one of the most common ones out there for open source. It has legal precedent behind it, so courts of law have said, yes, this is a valid license. And it has that avoiding liability problem. So, like I said, I like MIT, but read through all of them and pick what you like. If you're retarded and you like intellectual property, take the GPL and go fly the red communist flag for all I give a fuck. But yeah, that's software. It's kind of a boring topic, but I do want to bring it up because a lot of people, they'll push software out with no license and then get shocked when Microsoft steals from them or whatever.
So you actually reminded me of a story. I used to draw in CAD.
Okay.
And I had...
You told the story already.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. The guy had the mini
I would make a... If I had a... If the parking lot was part of my drawing, the parking stop, the concrete stop closest to the front door would be my name, but you wouldn't see my name because you're zoomed out, or I would do on the roof. But so I always hid my name in all my CAD drawings.
Yeah, but so make sure
my teacher that taught me CAD told me how to do that.
If you're doing open source software, make sure you pick a license, because otherwise someone will probably, if your software is valuable, someone will steal it from you and prevent you from using it. That's the real problem.
So in the real world, if you patent a product, an actual, like a widget.
Yeah.
And someone goes, I can do that a little bit differently, and they can change, I believe, 3 characteristics of the widget.
Yeah.
They can now patent that.
Okay.
Is that the same as software?
I don't think so. Software works on the copyright system, not patents. Well, now there are like software patents, but they're more like general ideas rather than the implementation of the software. So the software copyright is like, I wrote this.
But if somebody changes it, it's not what you wrote anymore.
Right.
So can they take your product, take your base of a product or your software and make it their own by changing certain parameters?
They can do that under a permissive license. Now, if you have no license at all, you're not protected.
Okay.
They can do what they want and then lie and say, we did this first. Right? They can just lie. And it's very hard to prove otherwise.
Even with dates and stuff?
Yeah, they can just fake that. I mean, they can fake the Epstein videos, they can fake the dates, right? It's all retarded. But if you have that license there, you can at least show the date on your license.
Yeah, I got you.
It's a lot harder for them to get away with that kind of shit.
Cool.
So yeah, if you're making software, make sure you include a license, because like you don't want to get your shit stolen and then go to jail for using your own fucking software. You know, that's
that
retarded.
would suck. Well, actually, you know what I heard about Mike Tyson today? I thought it was kind of a cool story. You know Mike Tyson went to jail.
Okay.
Do you know what he went to jail for?
No.
So this was maybe back in the 90s. He was in Indiana, and a girl went back to his hotel room with him at 3 in the morning.
Yep.
So if you go back to Mike Tyson's room at 3 in the morning, what do you think's going to happen?
Twister?
Yeah, exactly. So she twistered with him. And
did she get red? Red?
Yeah. So she claimed that she didn't want to twist her with him, and she did twist her with him.
Oh, God.
So they, again, Indiana.
Yeah.
They blocked him up. And he was doing an interview not too long ago, and he goes, I wasn't guilty. He goes, I was innocent. He goes, but I did enough stuff in my life that I was guilty of that I was okay with serving the jail time.
That's so stupid.
But that's Mike Tyson, man. I mean, he's, I don't know, I dig that dude. He's a pot farmer here in Nevada, I believe, or in California. He's a pot farmer somewhere around here. And if you're in Nevada, and if you're a legal state, check if you have the Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield, they teamed up together, and they made an edible of an ear with a bite out of it. Now, do you understand that?
Yeah.
So Mike Tyson was fighting Evander Holyfield and literally bit his ear.
Everybody knows that.
Well, does everybody? I mean, that's not one of those things that's like, I mean, it's like 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah, but everybody knows that.
Okay, so whatever. So they both capitalized on it. So thought that was cool. All right, I think we're done for the week.
There you go. See you next week.
Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for joining us at the Canary in the Cage podcast.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share us to help build the community.
You can find us at Odyssey, Rumble, YouTube, or your favorite podcast app, and even on the dark web at I2P.
Thanks for listening, and see you next time.